Hey everybody, welcome back. Episode 8. I got a new board this year, been out on it 3 times now. I guess you've seen the other videos. Both conditions, well, 2 of the conditions were basically raining, saturated snow. The third one was, it rained a lot here in Southern Ontario. So they chew it up with the groomer, they chewed it up, and it's basically like ice cube tray, like ice cubes, the entire hill. So that wax that I did the first one, it's very important to do. But with the rain, the saturated snow, it's pulled off pretty much all that wax I put on. And then we had the crunchy stuff, and it really beat up the base. So this base is really dry now. I'll hold it up so you can kind of see. I got to get real reflection. Anyway, the base is, the bottom looks like white and hairy. I don't know if you can see it, especially like right here. Like my finger show you the difference. Really white down the both edges, because that's where we're turning a lot. And it's dried it right out. So I'm just going to wax her up again with slide wax. So again, I'll give these guys a shout out again. Let this thing come over here. I know it's backwards. Slide wax, Vernon Boys. Actually, I think I remember now. I got this on eBay. 3 blocks. I think it was $45. I have to check, which is 200 grams per block. So 600 grams of wax for like $45. Good deal, good guys. I'm going a little colder now because our temperatures are going down. This one is for snow 0 to -8. The other yellow stuff is universal, and then I have some other stuff which is cold stuff. Again, this says snow -10 to -30. So when you feel this wax, I can peel this off with my nail pretty easily. This stuff here is harder, and then the other stuff I have, I can barely scratch it. So that's got something to do. Again, these scientist guys, they can figure that out, but that's got a lot to do with it as well. So the softer the wax, the warmer the snow. Again, but this, I put the universal on and it's all gone. It's completely gone. So I'm just going to lay this on. I'm not going to scrape it this video. I'm just going to wax it. Show people I'm right-handed, so that way. Show people how I do it again. Again, it's upside down. I built this rack years ago. It's just got some foam tape on. Just gets the bindings. The bindings are on the bench. It's just a lot easier. You get this thing to come over here again. Where am I? There it is. There we go. So I just got this heated up. Again, if it's steaming, you got it too hot. So this is running off really nicely. So I know I got it good and warm, but not steaming the wax. You don't see any steam coming off this. So, and I'm being pretty liberal, just to show people that you can be liberal with it. You're not gonna ever do too much. So I just took a little bite out of that block. Come on back here. There we go. Let's try to keep it there. Sorry about this AI. I mean this following thing I got here is not doing too good of a job. So we'll just go back and forth with this. It seems neat if you've never waxed a board before. It seems neat because you're getting instant change and instant stuff, but you know, it's funner. It's funner. It's funner if you got a friend here and you have a beer or something with a friend, but I don't have that yet because the conditions are pretty tough. I got some friends who, you know, want to come out, but they're like, it's tough to spend the money. I heard there are some resorts, lift tickets have gone up again. Of course, they'll always go up every year, but I heard Whistler. I've never been to Whistler, but I've heard it's $300 for a lift ticket, and that's it's a big mountain. But I don't know a poor kid like me who could afford $300 ticket. So I don't know what or how they can justify $300 for a ticket. Day ticket. Around here, there's some bigger places too, and I know they're getting up near $100 for a day ticket. That's a lot of dough. how I did it, and I'm working at a hill again. How I do it is I just work at a ski resort, and you get to ski for free. So if you're on a real budget and you're worried about price of tickets and stuff, if there's a local hill, go work there. Be an instructor, be a patroller, work in the cafeteria, a lifty, or whatever you can do. You can do part-time, and I don't know how many hours a week they'll demand out of you. I committed to Saturdays and a couple of nights during the week. That's what I can commit to, and it's fun meeting some old friends and some new friends, and yeah, it's good. I was teaching a whole bunch of young instructors how to teach instructors. I was teaching instructors how to teach. That makes sense? So they were taking their level 1, and they were some young kids, 14, 15 years old. Really hyper, and it was good to see that they were excited about becoming instructors and wanting to teach them and stuff. That they could always use a little bit of refining on their snowboarding skills, but of course they're like, hey, we go to the park, and I'm like, yeah, beginning season of the park, you go there and nothing's set up properly, and you go out there and break an arm or leg or something, hurt yourself really badly, especially at the beginning of the season, and then there's your whole season gone. If you're in a cast, you're in a cast for 6 weeks. As far as my experience goes with breaking bones, which is, if anybody knows me, it's long and vast. Broke a variety of things. We won't talk about that. Most of them not snowboarding or skiing, but whatever. Yeah, so I had to steer those kids away from going to the park, which was okay because that has nothing to do with teaching beginners how to snowboard. So they did their level 1 course. I think it's called CASI, Canadian Alliance of Snowboard Instructors, CASI. And they were taking that. Hopefully they all do very well and pass it, and they'll be teaching and snowboarding for free, and they'll pass on the knowledge that they've learned, that they're going to learn over time, and hopefully keep the sport growing and have a good time. The camaraderie's so much fun at a ski hill. Like when you're staff, it's just like the old movies. Some old ski and snowboard movies. I think there's one called Hot Dog. I think it's on Tubi. I watched Ski Patrol on Tubi the other day. It was a blast from the past. They're pretty cheesy 80s films, but they're worth it. So you can see me. You can see it's wet. I just keep moving it around. Again, there's no steam, and I'm not going right to the tip or the tail. I'm just going to the running surface, because you don't need that way over there at this point in time, because you already got it up there, and you don't ride up there anyway. So just smearing it around. The harder the wax too, this is going to be a little harder to scrape off. So that's where it's important to have your scraper sharp, and you're going to just be doing more passes to get this wax off. So like Karate Kid, wax on, wax off. So yeah, this is not dry anymore by any means. This board's been nice too. I really enjoy it. It's an all mountain board, and it's a little bit shorter, a little bit narrower, and a little bit softer than my go-to board, my prior, which we'll talk about some other time. I haven't had the real snow conditions to lean it over too far, but I don't think I can go very fast and lean this board over and be comfortable. I think I will. I think it's got an 8-meter side cut in the middle, and that's a little hooky for going. Like, it'll turn really quickly for some higher speeds that I like to ride, and then lean this over. This thing will be scary. It'll turn really quick, so I got to be careful with this one. I just got to keep my speeds down, which is okay because I'm only on a little hill, and I'm mostly teaching on this board and whatnot. So, but it's been nice. So far, so good. I'm pretty happy with it for what it is. Hopefully we'll get out on the hill and do some videos. Yeah, I think that's all I got to chat about today. So I'm just going to keep on doing this a little bit. Let it come up to room temperature. Scrape it off with a scraper. And then use your Scotch-Brite. Clean that off. Why is it way over here now? Oh, did it quit? I think my battery quit on this. Anyway, that's another hot wax in the waxing room. We'll see you later. Bye.